All right, welcome back, everyone. Today, I have something a little bit different, and believe it or not, this is a tiny piece of snowboarding history. If you are familiar with Burton Snowboards, you know that they are basically the biggest brand to ever exist in snowboarding. They pioneered a lot of what snowboarding is today. So a lot of history here behind the Burton name. But a little bit history behind these packs themselves. Back in the early 2000s, as part of like a promotional program that they were running for Burton dealers, people that like ski and snowboard shops that sold their products, and also to ski resorts that sold or not sold, but had like their demo equipment and stuff like that, like their rental stuff. They gave these packs out to those dealers as kind of like a freebie giveaway thing to just promote the brand and their pro riders to the youth to help them get into snowboarding and to kind of like get them on board with Burton as a brand themselves. So I held on to these packs um, basically for the last 20 years. I got these in 2005 ish, and it is now 2025. We are headed into the 2025 ski and snowboard season right now, and a lot of resorts are opening right now. So I figured, why not rip open two of these packs from my stash? Um, these are actually the oldest sealed um, packs, like any product that I have in my entire collection, which my collection of stuff is not that big, but um, yeah, this is the most vintage stuff that I have. So I figured, why not rip open two of these packs and just kind of document that these things exist, because there's virtually no information out there on the internet about this. The little bit that there is that I was able to find through like Grok, a lot of it's wrong. Like saying that these are from like 1992 or something, they're not. Um, but yeah, so basically, what to expect inside of these. There should be 5 cards per pack, from what I remember. And this is just going to be the cards themselves are just going to be um, pro riders from their team of the era. Um, I'm not going to be familiar with a lot of them. You might be. Some of the big names, like there could be a Sean White in here. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to do a video and kind of like get some information out there, and yeah, basically just document that these things exist and were a thing. Um, but yeah, I'll rip into these and we'll see what we can find. I want to be kind of careful here not to mess these up, because if I remember, the corners on these cards are sharp right angle, like 90-degree corners, so I don't want to like ding them up like a sports card. Yeah, they are like a sports card. They basically are a sports card. So let's see what we have here. So I'll show the fronts, and then I'll also show the backs with all the info and stuff. So here we have our first card, and that's going to be a Kelly Clark. So it has like information about the rider, birthday, hometown, home mountain, stance, board, boot, binding, outerwear. Basically all their whole kit that they were riding at the time. And then we have a little snowcat down there with a pipe cutter. Looks like that's going to be a bomber, probably a bomber 350 and a 18-foot zog, maybe a 13-foot zog pipe cutter. But yeah, so these are pretty sweet. I will end up sleeving these, but I'll just put them to the side for now. So we got another rider here, riding at Wendell's. Wendell's, I don't even think exists anymore. That was like a snowboard camp at Mount Hood. Alexis Roland. Yeah, I don't think Wendell's exists anymore. Maybe they do. A lot of those camps and stuff have shut down over the years. It's super expensive to run those. Another rider here. Oh, don't want to drop these. Mads Johnson. Just want to make sure that's like focusing. Yeah, it looks like the backs all have that Snowcat pipe cutter at the bottom, which is pretty cool. It's a cool little graphic, and then the fronts all kind of have the same border. And then here we have Hannah Teeter. Super well-known rider. Total babe back in the day. She's probably a babe today too. And then this one here. Mason Aguirre. Try to get those stats. All right, so there we have it. First pack. Let me sleeve these up, and then I'll get into the next pack here. It'd be cool to pull like a Shaun White or something. I think he should be in here. If I can actually sleeve these cards. Probably should have just sleeved them as I pulled them. But yeah, there is virtually no information out there regarding these. I did see a couple cards on eBay, but like I said, like I think they were just sourcing information from like probably some random forum post, and it was probably just like AI generated or something. But yeah, these 20-year-old packs here. Is it wise to be opening these? I don't know. All right, what do we have here? So this is going to be somebody riding the parks at, it looks like North Star. Looks like a big down, flat down rail or box. Can't tell. And Kazuhiro Kokubo, rider from Japan. Pretty cool. Just sleeve these as I pull them, I guess. Try to keep these things as mint as possible. Some big mountain scene here. Probably somewhere in like Alaska or something like that. Maybe over in Europe. And that's going to be Nataza, Zurich. Is it focusing? Yeah, it looks like it's focusing. Now it looks like we're going to double up on this next guy. This card looks familiar. Yeah, it's going to be Hannah Teeter again. Not a guy. Next babe. Yeah, it's another Hannah Teeter. And another. Yeah, these last two are also duplicates here. It's going to be Alexis Rowland again at Wendell's. Wendell's was a... Oh wait, was Wendell's at in Whistler or was that at Mount Hood? I can't remember. And again, Kelly Clark. Hometown, West Dover, Vermont. Mount Snow. Great area. All right, that'll do it. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of show these and kind of document that these cards exist, because these are pretty old, pretty vintage. items here, and I'm glad they weren't sticking together. A lot of cards like this from that era end up sticking together and end up getting screwed up. So it would be kind of funny to maybe send these out to get graded or something, see if they would even like recognize them. But yeah, that'll be it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Some kind of unique content. I don't really think there's anything else like this out there at the moment. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, do the thing. See you in the next video. Okay, bye.